Everybody, welcome back to the channel, and boy, do we have some, we have some reviews and some news and some views. Well, we have a lot of stuff going on this morning. Hang in there, be right back with you. Again, welcome back to the channel, and before we get started, I appreciate you subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to share with your friends and enemies. Also hit that notification button for any future videos, and I try to produce 2 a week. Not much production going on here. I probably have a lot less quality video, but I'm really meaningful when it comes to the items I talk to you about, this kind of stuff. So hang in there, and I want to thank you guys for continue following my channel. So, I've been living in Switzerland now for near 30 years, since the end of 1995, the very beginning of 1996. And since I've been here, I have been introduced to lots of Swiss products, Swiss ideas, Swiss concepts. And the one I definitely wanted to get my hands on was a pair of Swiss Army binoculars with the reticles in it, with the mil dot in it, okay? And I got some years ago. I've had several pair. But I found the pair that I really wanted, and they are the, they're in here. Now this right here is not the original packaging that I carried in. This is what I carried in now. It's a Molly type pouch made by, let's see what it's made by. Templar's gear, this was made by. I like it because it fits really well. They fit really well in there. Now they don't offer any kind of foam protections kind of stuff, but I'm not carrying them really. I could carry them like this right here if I wanted to, carry it on my chest. I'm thinking about coming up with a system I can carry it right here. But I usually just stick them inside my backpack. And this is sort of like a protection, and it's camouflage, okay? Well, they originally came inside of this. It's a plastic pouch as you have here. And it's a really good pouch. What's funny is I was looking at the strap. The Switzerland, what they do is they have all this stuff. They sort of assemble all this stuff before they give it out. And this plastic pouch right here, it doesn't have it doesn't have a date on it. Okay, but the strap does, and it says 1969, so it's almost as old as I am. The strap right here is, and yeah, they even tell you where it was made. This kind of stuff is all on it right there. If you can look, I can't really see it, but you can see it anyway. Well, these are Kern, K-E-R-N field glasses. Okay, and these are 8x30. And let's talk about that. The 30 refers to the diameter in millimeters of the reticle itself right here, okay? What you see right there. All right, let me get all this sort of sit out here a little better so you can see a little better. And the 8 is the magnification, okay? Any of you know anything about binoculars? 8's a pretty decent magnification. It's probably not the best. Of course, you can get much better. You can go to Zeiss, you can go to the modern stuff, but I've tried a lot of the modern ones, and the problem I've had with them is a lot of them have come very loose after using them for a while, or they're all just so plastic and not really well put together. These old pair right here this is from 1980. When this right here was made right here, it's actually written on it, 1980, you can see, okay? Made by Kern, 8x30, and it has the Swiss military number on it, 75819, okay? Now, they have a strap that with it you can wear it around your neck, and along with that is the rear lens protectors on it, which you have here. Okay, they don't want to sit on it so well anymore, but it's okay. I usually keep it inside, keep it dust proof, you know. And it has a button strap here also. You can put it on your button of your shirt. This is the old wool shirts like the German army wore, the Swiss army wore them also. And it's a hinge version, okay? The exit pupil is 3.75 millimeters, and the usable eye relief measured from the rim of the eye cup is 12 millimeters, okay? The IPD 43 to 71 millimeters. I don't know what IPD means. It's got a 8.6 degree, 150 mil, I think it's a relief, and the measured rounded is 66 degrees. Minimum focus distance measure is 5.6 meters, and it's a focus type IF. Prism systems of Porro 1. Okay, and it's waterproof. The weight measured with the eyepiece cover and strap is 591 grams, so it's not too heavy, and it's made in Switzerland. From the early 1950s to the mid 1980s, this was the main binocular of the Swiss Army. Officers were handed their personal instrument, which they could keep after retiring from the service. The only changes made over time were weight reduction in the 1960s, aluminum body, improved anti-reflection coatings. The 1960s, 70s, and 80s, nice wide field of view, good central sharpness, more but mediocre off-axis sharpness are the characters of this sturdy instrument. It was replaced in the mid-1980s by the famous single hinge successor, and that's another one. It's called the single hinge. Okay, this is a double hinge. The single hinge one is a little bit more bulkier, and you can find that online. You can look it up. But Kern it's from Aarau, A-A-R-A-W, Aarau in Switzerland. And man, these things right here are better than a lot of field glasses, than anything you can buy on the market, I would say. From even the Zeiss, they're better than a lot of the Zeiss ones I see that are brand new on the market. So these are a great pair, and they are mil dot. They have the mil dot in it. Okay, now if you wear glasses and if you don't wear glasses, you leave these up. If you're wearing glasses, what you can do is you take this part right here and you spread it out. Okay, if you need glasses. I don't need glasses just to read, so I'm gonna use this without it, and just so I can see. Yeah. Now we're gonna see if we can't do this so you can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. We'll see how we can do this right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see inside there the mil dot. Anyway, it's there. Okay, now what I do is with the mil dot, I have another instrument I use if I want to determine distance in a much more, I would say, guesstimation. But I have an instrument I do that with also, and I'm going to show you that instrument right now. Pull it out of my bag here. Get my glasses on. Get these stuck back in here. Put these off to the side. So I have a mil dial. I think a lot of you probably know what these are. This is from AMSD out of here in Switzerland, and it's a table ballistic, a table drop table. And what you can do is with a mil dot, you can measure, for example, the human form. You know the human form is about 180 on average, 180 centimeters. 5'10", something like that. And what you can do to determine the distance to the object. It's like a door frame. A door frame is around over 6 foot. It's around about 2 meters. Okay, but if you look through your mil dot and you see where the mil dots fall on it, those of you who've shot before, sniped, just kind of like that, then you register the information in it for what it is, for example. And then it'll give you a distance from you to the target, and you can see how it looks right here, how it works. Okay, so I'll give you a rough distance from here to a building or a target. It's hard to do that with the binoculars with an iPhone, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But you can look it up online, and you can get this information a little bit better than what I can present to you right here. Anyway, you dial this right here in for the mil dots. Okay, and then here it produces the distance right here. Okay, distance to the cible. This is all in French, by the way. Anyway, it's an extra item tool I have in here. You can use a compass to do the same thing, and I actually have a video that I've talked about this, using a compass to do this right here. It'll do the same thing. So anyway, that's it. That's my presentation of my Kern binoculars. I like these things, man. These are probably the best binoculars I've ever had. And if you can get yourself a pair of them, you can probably get a pair of these around 150 bucks, the maximum price. And here in Switzerland, you can get them pretty decent price. There are surplus stores here. There's one here not too far from me that sell them when they have them in stock. And man, the prices just are really good. I mean, if you get them for under 250 bucks, you're still getting them at a really decent price. I remember one time, and I think I paid 80 bucks for these right here originally, and at like a I think it was like a car boot sale. And I got them, and the guy had a bunch of them. I actually swiped up a bunch of them he had, so I spent a good bit of money, but I sold all the other ones off because I got the pair I like and I need and that I want, and that's these right here. I don't always carry them out with me, but I do carry them out with me, and they are really good. And so far, I've sold and worked with a lot of companies when it comes to binoculars. Give you a little bit of feedback on binoculars. You know, they don't make them the way they used to. Most binocular companies across the board, from Vertex all the way to Zeiss, all this kind of stuff, they have their lens all made in the same factory, and I believe it's in South Africa. And then from there, they get all of their stuff, and I'm sure the Chinese are who make a lot of this kind of stuff also, they may be producing them now themselves, but at one time a lot of this stuff was all made in South Africa and then shipped up, and then it was assembled in Switzerland, in the United States, in whatever, you know. Well, these were grounded, and these were made in Switzerland, 100% made in Switzerland. That's what I like about these old military ones, especially in Switzerland. If you get the old stuff, it's all made here. Then the newer stuff, probably less likely, but the old stuff was all made here, and the quality is a completely different level of quality when it comes to gear. So anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, like I said, and share, and please continue coming back to the channel. Really need your support. Trying to grow this channel. It's growing daily, but the videos seem to be sucking. So if you have any feedback about the videos, I appreciate it. I like feedback, positive, negative. I'm trying to grow the channel, I'm trying to do better, and I could really use your assistance from your concept, your opinion. So I'd appreciate you give it to me, and I'll see you in the next video, and you guys all have a great autumn, almost winter, just after Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming up. Bless you and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.